MIBs.
Here come the men in black. They won't let you remember.
The good guys dressed in black, remember that. Just in case we ever face to face and make contact. The title of my me, MIB. Is what you think you saw, you did not see. So don't blink, be what was dead is now gone. Black suit with the black Ray-Bans on. Walk in shadow, move in silence. Guard against extraterrestrial violence. But yo, we ain't on no government list. We straight don't exist, no names and no fingerprints. Saw something strange, watch your back. Cause you never quite know where the MIBs is at. And
Here come the men in black. Galaxy defenders. Here come the men in black. They won't let you remember.
now, from the deepest of the darkest of night on the horizon, bright light into sight tight. Camera zoom on the impending doom. But then like boom, black suits fill the room up with the quickness. Talk with the witnesses. Hypnotizer, neuralizer. Vivid memories turn to fantasies. Ain't no MIBs, can I please? Do what we say, that's the way we kick it. You know what I mean? Or see a noisy cricket get wicked on you. We're your first, last, and only line of defense against the worst scum of the universe. So don't fear us, cheer us. If you ever get near us, don't jeer us. We're fearless. MIBs freezing up all the flag. What that stand for? Men in black. And let me see you just bounce it with me, just bounce with me, just bounce it with me. Come on, let me see you just slide with me, just slide with me, just slide with me. Come on, let me see you take a walk with me, just walk it with me, take a walk with me. Come on, and make your neck work. Now freeze.
Fucking Matt Pitt. I go to post a fucking link in the Discord of now recording. Fucking Matt Pitt's already on top of it. Because he's like aware of everything.
I know we might seem imposing, but trust me, if we ever show in your section, believe me, it's for your own protection. Cause we see things that you need not see, and we be places that you need not be. So go with your life, forget the Roswell crap, show love to the black suit, cause that's the men in, that's the men in.
Here come the men in black. Here they come. Galaxy defenders. Here come the men in black. They won't let you remember. Here come the men in black. Galaxy defenders. Here come the men in black. They won't let you remember.
Sorry. They're really different to us, but they're also white, so I'm allowed to be racist to them.
Ripley, how come I'm now banned? Unban me from the Discord server.
Nick, you don't score until you score!
There is my boy.
Hello everyone, welcome to the ShockMouths stream. I'm Mitch, and with me as always, well, why did I say as always? Because I've been here for a while.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
The
In fact, we
OG
need to
replacement
change the name of
Ripley.
Yes, Paradox, the one and only. And you should rename this stream to Paradox Was Right.
Oh, Paradox was right. Oh, okay. Please explain. Please explain. Right about what? There could be many things.
You're right, it could be many things. Because that's how good I am. I can't even fucking fake that. I can't even say that without laughing hysterically. Anyway, yeah.
Hello everyone. Hello to everyone in the chat. Lexinator, Maggot, bleh, and Medi Sage of Wins, and Niles there, and Shay. I feel like did you have Romper Room as a kid on TV? And at the end of the show, the host lady would like look in a mirror and just say a bunch of kids' names and be like, "Oh, I can see this person, I can see that person, blah 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 blah," and then she'd say your name and you just lose your shit. Like, "Oh my god, Miss Kim can see me." No? Okay. Just me. Just me.
No. Just you. Absolutely just you.
Welcome, everybody. We're going to get into some wacky shit today. We're going to, as the
Welcome,
title
everyone.
suggests,
Thank you for coming.
we're going to get into
thank
the
you, everyone,
aliens,
for
which
joining.
I am fucking balls deep in this shit. And I have to stop myself every now and then because I'm like, wait, this is fucking schizophrenic behavior. Like, believing in aliens. And I told someone this, and they went, you know, I know someone in real life who actually wears foil on their head. And I asked them why, and they pointed to the sky and said, because they're listening. And I went, oh, well, that's fucking stupid. Like, that's going to stop the aliens. Like, you think a thin piece of foil is going to stop them? And then I was like, wait, is that more crazy? Is that more crazy than wearing foil? Going, no, I see their logic, but no, it's not going to work.
Yeah. I don't think that they can read thoughts. Well,
I mean, I think
know.
they
Maybe
maybe
they
they can, but I don't think foil's going to stop it.
maybe they can.
They can
I
jam
don't think
radar,
so
for
either.
God's sake. You think a kitchen appliance is going to stop them?
Well, kitchen appliances usually have some mode of transportation into the conversation somehow. You're always going to get some person that's going to wear tinfoil on their head.
So what were you right about?
Literally.
Exactly. Was it about aliens?
The aliens.
Yeah.
Yeah. 5 years ago, 6 years ago. Yeah.
Yeah. And how did you know about the aliens?
I don't think we want to make that kind of it's not going to be that kind of a stream, Mitch. We're going to discuss the aliens that are actually among us now.
Wait, they actually walk among us?
No, I don't know if they walk among us, but you've got video of some pretty substantial stuff, no?
Yeah, well, this video only came across my Twitter feed 2 hours ago, and I'd planned this stream days ago, right? And it completely changes what I was going to say. And what I was going to say is, I don't think they're hostile. I don't think they have bad intentions towards us, but this kind of changes that. This kind of like, this video that we're about to watch kind of turns that on its head. But my reasoning was sane. Again, schizophrenic topic, and I'm saying this is sane. But, okay, because the reason why people think that it probably wouldn't be good for us if aliens came along, right, is we look at our own history and what we did when well, not we, it wasn't us, but the people that went and colonized other lands. What did they do to the indigenous people? Well, they enslaved them or they killed them. But why was it that they were colonizing, right? Well, they wanted more land, they wanted more resources. Now, if an alien species could travel as far as they do, as quick as they do, then they have the ability to bend gravity and shit like that. Now, if you have that ability, you would have the ability to 3D print the...
Hold on, wait.
All right, you're stopping me.
They don't it's not bending gravity. It's literally our concept of what gravity can do and does not fit what we have seen they're doing. Yeah. So it's not a bend of gravity. It's literally basically a tech that we don't understand. That's all there is to it.
Well, that still feeds into my point, is that if they have tech that we don't understand, right? Say if they could 3D print the atom, which is what they probably would have to do to make this craft, because it's just so perfect. Then if you can 3D print the atom, then you could basically 3D print anything, like those Star Trek replicator things, right? Now, if you can do that,
now let me ask
you don't need more resources.
The ultimate question. The ultimate question is that if they don't need resources, and if they haven't attacked us, then they probably have a different perspective on resources and on just general state of being. This system on this planet is definitely like ingrained a monetary system and monetary resources that you can exploit and use. And so obviously they don't need those resources. They obviously don't need to exploit them or whatever. So if they were going to be hostile, they would have been hostile a long time before now.
Yeah, and they would have done it before we built the atom bomb. Or if they
Correct.
hadn't done it by then, if they
Or-
because they would have seen us do that, they would be like, okay, now take him out now. Take him out now. Take him out now. Okay, so
I mean,
that was
we
my
are a threat to. We are a threat to the galactic, neighbors. We're a threat. We have no fucking concept of anything, really, to be honest.
Well, if we're a threat, then why haven't they taken us out?
Because we haven't gone beyond our solar system.
Well, wouldn't it be best to like kill baby
we're,
Hitler?
We're trapped on this planet right now, and you would think the fucking ultra wealthy 1% would realize that they're trapped on the planet with us, and that's why they're going to Mars, and that's why they're going to put a base on the moon. And I mean, we haven't gone beyond our capabilities of of self-destruction. So, it's a matter of time before we get outside of our galaxy. I mean, outside of our solar system.
Well, okay, so that was my first point, right? So they don't need resources. Now, if you can do that, then they could probably also do some Doctor Who shit, like how he's got that TARDIS thing that's bigger on the inside than it is on the outside. And if you could do that, you could have like an entire city fit in like a room. And if you can do that, you don't need more land.
So the guy that was the big really big brainiac of stuff. The guy was in a chair. He like talked through a little cord thing. The big
Stephen
the
Hawking.
big galaxy guy.
Stephen Hawking.
Stephen Hawking. Thank you.
Really,
So
the guy in
Stephen
the chair?
That's all I could think of. I don't know what to tell you.
The guy in the chair that cheated on his wife.
He actually broke. He admitted. So before he died, like the run up to his dying, he realized that his whole take on multiple realities and different dimensions was ass backwards, and he actually was co-writing a new book with the guy that finished the book after he died, and it's a whole new take on multiple realities, and it's discussed that he possibly broke the Chinese puzzle of it. So I'm really looking forward to reading the new book on multiple realities. Okay. So that people should look out for that, because if Stephen Hawking is like, wait a minute, I was wrong, this is actually how it is, people should pay attention.
Yeah. Do you think we're being slowly, because the government's been slowly feeding us shit over the last 3 years? Like first they came out and went, we see things. 2017, they really came out. The government really came out and admitted it. Was that when they released the Tic Tac footage?
Yeah.
Yeah, with Commander Fravor.
So. Yeah.
Which happened in 2004. Okay, so do you think they're like slowly drip feeding this to us? For the purpose of finally revealing like a big thing that they're like, trying to get us accustomed to, instead of like dumping it all on us and we just lose our fucking minds. They're like, okay, they're all comfortable now with us knowing that not only have we seen them, not only now that we have them.
Also too, there is a lot of precedent that has been set by Hollywood, and they have drip fed us a lot of stuff along the way too, of possible actual real life alien stuff that they've. The X-Files got us ready. Look at how many movies and television series and stuff have gotten us to desensitize the concept of aliens. That's huge. Like how do you really get someone, how do you boil someone is you put someone in a pot and you slowly turn up the heat instead of immediately putting them in a boiling hot water. You can boil them by just turning up the heat slowly until you're dead.
I just want to say, Colton, I saw your thing in this topic submissions. We will get to that. We will watch that. That looks interesting. Okay, so yeah, this video I was just talking about that came across my Twitter feed just a couple of hours ago really turned that idea that they're not hostile just on its head. And I was like, okay, I'll just play it. Just let me. So this is apparently a satellite video, a stereoscopic satellite video. So it's kind of my understanding of stereoscopic is it's like 3D television. So you know you got those. Say
it's not confirmed. It's not confirmed yet. This video.
I saw a tweet that said it was confirmed, right? So I'm going to go with that.
Oh, all right.
Myth confirmed. So you got this plane with these three. Whoa! Oh, there it goes. I played too much. So I stopped the video here when I first saw this because this is apparently MH317. I stopped it here, then went and read message boards about it. Didn't actually go back until a bit later, and then watched it fully and went, "Holy shit!" So it's got these orbs flying around, and then. Boop. Wait, no. I did it too soon. I'm sorry. I came too soon. I do that. And
I don't need to know that.
Gone.
Yep.
What do you think is happening in this video? Do you think it's like they've blown it up, or do you think they've teleported it?
It could be anything, really. I mean, the possibilities are endless.
It was funny when this first happened, like when 6 months went by, they found no trace of this plane in 2014, and they were like, how the fuck does this happen? How does a plane just fucking vanish? I remember thinking way back then, I was like, man, what if it was like a Bermuda Triangle kind of thing where like fucking aliens just yeeted it? Like, yeah, we'll just take a plane.
So here's my theory. This is my hypothesis. My hypothesis is that they can bend gravity, and they can bend the
time.
Like the thinly veiled multiple dimensions. And I think that plane actually is a parallel dimension.
So you think they're all right wherever they are?
Yeah.
Do you reckon? Because here's that other thing you were saying. You were saying about.
In fact, they could be in the alternate reality and not know that they shifted the reality. They could literally be in a different dimension and they wouldn't know and not know it. Yeah, we could be in a different dimension and not know it. We could be the ones that are out of whack, not them.
Oh my god. Okay, you're making my head hurt.
Yeah.
But it was funny what you were saying about how like movies and stuff have kind of like prepped us for this shit. You know that show Manifest? Which probably that show spawned from MH370. That if you don't know the show Manifest, it's about where a plane takes off in 2013 or whatever, and then disappears, but then shows up 5 years later and just lands like normal, and no one on the plane has any idea what the fuck happened to them.
Like nothing happened. Nobody had a clue. Yeah. Yep.
It's funny that you brought up how Hollywood is kind of like prepping us. Would it be crazy if they made that show just to fucking put that in the subconscious? Because they knew that's what happened?
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. It really wouldn't surprise me because, the human race really, like, they really go for movies and shit. I mean, that's a great way to put it in the subconscious of the general population. Absolutely. That'd be how I'd do it.
I'll just ask the chat, do you think this video is real or hoax? Bam, bam, bam. Real, hoax. There you go. Go nuts, chat. Yeah. I've just been binging fucking alien shit for weeks. Mudaha brought out a new video as well.
What have you learned?
I've learned that we're fucked. We are so fucked. Especially if the government does release everything and it turns out that actually we haven't actually been in contact with them at all, but they are there, but we don't know what the fuck is happening. That's when it's like, okay, we are mega fucked.
Would you really want to contact us? I mean, really, look at the way we treat ourselves, like other human beings, not aliens. I'm talking other fucking human beings. Look at the way we treat ourselves and other people. Do you honestly think that, like, anybody would want to tell you that they fucking exist? No, probably not.
Do you think there are racist
because
aliens?
We're fucking destructive.
Do you think there are racist aliens?
Probably.
Like the Greys,
sure,
for instance, if there's like a green version of those,
yeah.
and the Greys are like, fuck you, you're green. You little green man.
You know what? It wouldn't surprise me. It really fucking would not surprise me. But we're attributing human traits to aliens. You realize that, though? Like, that whole trait is a human trait. So it could be totally opposite with aliens. And if they have gotten to the point of if they've gotten to the point of being able to do this kind of technology, they have obviously evolved beyond their planet. So if they have evolved beyond their planet, then they haven't blown themselves up. And so they're probably way ahead of us on that whole we're all one thing.
Yeah. Yeah. Wookie said, Mitch, have you come across Dark Forest Theory? I think that's the one where it's like the universe is like this dark forest where there's fucking scary shit in the forest, and most of the creatures in that forest hide and keep fucking quiet because so that the scary creatures won't find them. And then you've got us who's sending out signals and light into the universe. Like, it's like we're running through the dark forest going, la 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 la, I'm here, la 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 la, come get me. And sooner or later, that big scary bear is going to pop out and fucking eat us.
Look at me!
Yeah, look at me!
Yeah, look at me!
That's a Dark Forest Theory, isn't it?
Target! Yeah. Target!
Tiana just got home from America. That was a quick trip. I hope you had fun. I hope it was good. All of it. There's this other video as well that came across. So this is apparently the same thing, but with thermal. And I don't know why the thermal... I mean, the satellite one on the right, I can believe, but I don't know if I believe the one on the left, there being a drone up there as well.
Yeah.
But, I mean, they're pretty synced. Yeah. Have you seen this one on the left?
No, I haven't. That's why I'm watching it. Yeah, I haven't seen that one.
This one...
Interesting.
Looks a little more funny when it goes pop. It's like an explosion almost. But I mean, I've never seen someone do the time warp before, so I don't know what the fuck that's meant to look like. Who am I to judge?
Have. You step to the right and pull your knees in tight.
Fuck off. Jesus. Look at that. It's one frame.
Do the pelvic.
Oh, no, three.
Do the pelvic thrust. Do the pelvic thrust. Really drives you insane.
Although, could that be like a black hole?
Okay, I've killed that.
Yeah, you killed it. Could that...
Yeah, I killed it.
No, you think they killed the plane?
No, I killed the time warp thing.
Oh.
It was Rocky Horror. And you didn't even get it.
Oh, I did get it. I got that it was Rocky Horror. That's why I said fuck off.
Did you get... Oh!
That's why I said fuck off, because as soon as you said step to the left, that's why I said fuck off. Because I knew you were doing the time warp joke. Oh, now the fucking chat's doing it. Thanks.
Well, so there is a conversation, I'll just say that. There's a conversation that actually black holes are teleporters. They're teleporter. It's actually a like a teleportation. So if black holes are seriously a teleporter kind of thing into like different dimensions and stuff, it wouldn't surprise me if they created a black hole with that plane and zapped it into a different dimension. It's possible.
Yeah. That's fucked up. I mean, what if they fucked up with the black hole and accidentally left it here, and then the whole Earth got sucked into the black hole?
I'm sure their technology has gotten to the point of where they can contain it. I wouldn't, I'm sure they wouldn't use something that they couldn't contain or haven't used before. I mean, this has obviously been used before.
Fuck. Do you reckon that's what the Bermuda Triangle was, all those disappearances? That was just a hot spot where the aliens were just hanging out?
Yeah. I think it's like a portal. I think that the Bermuda Triangle area is probably a portal.
This is
That's what
up.
I've always thought anyway. I always thought it was a portal. And that's why the planes always go wherever.
So, I also found there was a similar story of floating orbs around an aircraft back in 1991. A Russian pilot apparently happened to.
Then suddenly, I saw a ball in front of me, about 20 degrees to the right.
He watched the object for several seconds. Then, as it came toward him, Cherbakov tried to radio the base. The light from the UFO was blinding.
A sense of unexplainable fear came over me.
Yeah, basically it like flies around him kind of the
For
same
several
way
minutes, it kept up with
that
the
it did
jet's
in that
airspeed
plane video.
and mimicked its movements.
And in this story, in 1991, it like just started nosediving because he lost control of the fucking plane. Like all the instruments just went out.
Yeah.
And now if we go back to this video, it's kind of looking like what happens here. Like the plane looks like it's nosediving there, and then it kind of shoots back up, or levels out rather, and then gone. And it would make sense because remember the original MH story was its transponder or whatever, is that what it's called? Went dead. Couldn't see it on the radar. It was like, oh, the only way you could have done that is if someone crawled into the floor of the cockpit and fucking pulled it out that way and
disabled. Yeah.
And they were like, the only person who could have done that would have been the pilot, and his family are, from memory, swore black and blue. They were like, he would never fucking do that. This is totally out of fucking character for him. And so I think it was the Tic Tac incident where, they were able to jam their radar. They were able to read their... so they had like what they call a cap point, where it's like where they were going to rendezvous and meet up at the end of the mission. The UFO, in a millisecond, went from where they were to where they were going to meet. So it knew where they were going. So if they have that ability, I wouldn't be surprised if UFOs did take fucking MH370, it would make total sense given what we know what they've done before. They fucking would jam the radar so that they couldn't see the plane, divert the plane off course to where it's like, okay, the humans won't be able to see us take it here, and then bing, take it there. Little did they know, we were watching, because they were stupid enough to fly it over near a US military base, and they probably don't know you Americans like we know you Americans. Don't come near our fucking military base. We got satellites, motherfucker.
That's right.
What is
Absolutely.
What is Hollow Earth? Is that where the aliens live underground?
That there's a civilization that's actually below the ground.
No,
like
that's
below.
That's fucking kooky and schizophrenic. No. No, we're talking about aliens, man. Those are real. Fucking lobster people underground? No, that's insane.
7 years ago, you were saying the same thing about aliens.
No, I was not.
And calling me fucking crazy. Yes.
No, I was not.
Well, no, actually, you didn't. No, you didn't call me crazy. You were one of the few people that didn't call me crazy.
No, I was like, tell me more. I need more. Give me more.
See, and that's really the general population now. Now they're open to the possibility. I mean,
No, they don't care because they can't pay their rent.
For there to be. Yeah, that's a fact.
Hollow Earth. Okay, Chris, here it is. Fucking Hollow Earth. Concept proposing that the planet Earth is entirely hollow or contains a substantial interior space. First, I can't fucking read. It was occasionally defended through the mid-19th century. But the concept of Hollow Earth, it's folklore. It's like fucking leprechauns. Leprechauns aren't real, dude. No, I don't believe in crab people, Lexinator. No, crab people are not real. And if they are real, they're from outer space. Yeah, no. Hollow Earth is a load of baloney. What a load of baloney. I'm getting to your video in a sec, Colton. What do you make of this one, Paradox? Have you seen this
Something
one?
just doesn't look right to him.
No, I haven't seen it.
When the camera
This little...
with recordings that I have deemed authentic.
So this pilot's filming on his
Primo
phone.
can't find anything technically wrong with the video. Something just doesn't look right to him.
What caught my eye is when the camera's panning up to the skyline, the operator instinctively zooms in, almost like he's expecting this object.
Fuck off, okay? I don't know if this guy's ever fucking pointed his phone camera at a helicopter, which is in the sky, that you can clearly see with your naked eye. You ever point a camera at that shit, your camera barely sees it compared to your own eye. So he's possibly seen it with his own eye and gone, oh, there it is, I'm gonna fucking zoom in right there on the phone. Do you agree?
Yeah, I agree.
I don't know. I just think that's a dumb fucking reason.
You really are? You are really invested in this.
I am. I am. I just find it stupid to go, oh, he zoomed in there? Oh, well, it must be fake. Motherfucker, there's that explanation, or there's the explanation of, what if it was a fluke? What if he flukedly... That's not a word. What if he accidentally caught it on tape?
I like that, flukily.
This question. Zoidberg is greatly disappointed in you, Mitch. He's not real. He's a television character. He's completely fictional. We're talking about real life.
So, I want to say it was the UK. I'm going to look it up right now, but I want to say it was the UK that has actually identified. Why can't I use my brain today?
They're jamming our brains.
Octopi are sentient beings.
What,
and
like monkeys and people?
No, I think they're just like their sentience is no longer in question. Like they have interpersonal dynamics and workings and stuff, and so like I want to say it was the UK that put a thing in saying lobsters and octopi are sentient beings.
So wait, so like is a dog sentient?
No, they haven't found a dog to be sentient.
Yeah, so sentience is basically like a dog thinks that we're also dogs. Or they think that they're people, like we're people. Like, they don't see the difference between people and dogs. Whereas monkeys know that they're monkeys and that we're not monkeys. Is that what sentience is?
Yeah, here we go. Lobsters, octopus, and crabs recognized as sentient beings. Amendment to Animal Welfare Bill following LSE report on decapod and centipod sentience. Yes, it's the UK. They are putting in a animal welfare sentience bill to extend the recognition of lobsters, octopus, and crabs as sentient beings.
Does this mean they could fly craft?
No.
Could the crab people fly craft? Could they build craft and then fly it? Could you imagine a little fucking crab making like its own little vehicle that allows it to like go above the water? Oh wait, I just remembered crabs can actually leave the water.
This will really fuck up your idea. So how do you think the octopus think of aliens? So do they think that we're aliens, or even the aliens would be aliens, or maybe they're closer to octopus than they are human?
Didn't Star Trek do a thing about that, where the aliens like were sending a whale message, and then there was no more whale? Yeah, in Star Trek 4. Star Trek 4, some
Oh my
aliens
God,
come
how funny.
and they start creating all these hurricanes and tsunamis all over Earth with these whale noises that they're projecting, and they're like, what the fuck? And then they look up and they're like, oh, this is the sound a whale made, this animal that went extinct in the 21st century. Oh no, well, we don't have any whales to like send a message back. So they go back in time to the 1980s, kidnap a whale from SeaWorld, and then take it back to the 24th century or wherever Star Trek is. That's kind of similar to that.
Yeah,
octopi
see,
shit.
and they haven't like laid the groundwork at all for aliens. Not at all.
Mm.
Yeah.
All right, let's watch this video.
For
sorry.
everybody that eats a lobster or calamari or crab, you're eating a sentient being now.
But how is that different from a cow?
Because cows don't have sentience.
But what is sentience? I don't get it.
Well,
I don't
read
have
the animal welfare sentience bill that the UK is currently doing, and you'll understand it.
Don't give me homework. Thanks for the 5 shadow humor. He says the bottom of the ocean isn't real. Yeah, tell that to Ocean Gate. We just sent a fucking submarine down. It's not even real. Oh man. Dags are sentient. Anything with a conscious mind is sentient. What? Yes. See, Seth, is that about the cows when you're saying what? Yes, they do. Why is everyone gaslighting me in chat about the crab people? Do you all have fucking meetings and get together and go, yeah, we're going to bully Mitch. We're going to make him believe this. Wow, I must be really schizophrenic. First I'm believing in aliens. Now I'm having paranoia that everyone's out to get me. You all gaslit me into schizophrenia. We did it, Reddit. We fucking made him crazy.
You finally did it, Reddit. Yeah.
All right, let's watch this thing that Colton suggested.
Let's talk about this big UFO event in Washington, D.C. We're going to highlight and document the historic day in Washington, D.C., where multiple UFO whistleblowers came forward to share their story at the press club. Dr. Stephen Greer, his disclosure project, of course, you'll remember many moons ago, over a decade ago, he held one of these events before, and he kind of started off by explaining that the world kind of wasn't ready for that press conference at the time. Members of Congress and so forth weren't really ready for the disclosure, and the people that came forward.
I don't think we're ready still. I think people would lose their minds.
Exactly. I don't think we're prepared, even with all the preparation that they've given us. I really don't think people are prepared for that.
Yeah.
I really don't.
Like, imagine if they came forward and said, yep, we've met with aliens. They actually told us what happens after we die. It's wonderful. It's wonderful when we die.
Yeah.
Imagine what that would do to the population. Like, you mean I'm fucking living this shitty life, paying $3,000 a month for a single room apartment, working 3 jobs to do it, and nobody loves me. I can't get a date.
All money is fake anyway. I mean, the resource of money is all a fucking fake fucking thing to begin with. And now we've just exploited, something that's fake to begin with, and we use it against people. I mean, it's just fucking stupid. Aliens don't want anything to do with us, I assure you.
Yeah.
They want to keep us on this planet. They want to keep the disease known as a human being on this fucking Earth planet.
Thanks for the 2 trivia theater.
Oh, hi, Trev.
Yeah, she says hashtag lobster alien lives matter.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. I have to admit, I have, ever since that whole thing about him, I have not had lobster. I've not had calamari. I love calamari, and I
do too. I'm gonna get some after this.
Yeah.
Sorry, did I derail your train of thought?
No, not really. It wasn't much of a train. It was more of a caboose.
Seth, thank you for the $3 with the angry face. Thank you. That was $3 well spent with your angry face.
or those testimonies that came forward that day at that event. So this whole event took over 3 hours, close to 4 hours, with jaw-dropping moments. I mean, bombshell moments. I want to show you a number of those moments now, and I'm going to save the most amazing, what I believe is the most amazing, for the end. So you got to stick around for this. So anyway, Dr. Greer started off by explaining that they know these are the things they've turned over to Congress, Senate, and the White House for part of this testimony. Here's the list of things that they sent out, which is the Disclosure Project slide, Project Intelligence Archive, and contains government documents from the United States.
Okay, no, you've lost me here. You've lost me here. No, Disclosure Project Intelligence Archive contains government documents from the United States, Canada, Australia. You've lost me there.
Yeah.
No. Australia, I know Australians. They are not, what is the word? Competent enough. See? And you guys know me. I'm fucking incompetent as hell. Well, you should meet other Australians. Australians, as an organization, which is the government, are not very fucking competent. And if they had the documents, it'd be fucking game over. You'd know everything. Someone in there would leak it.
Oh, for sure.
CSeth with the $1. Don't judge me. It's my money. Thank you, CSeth, for the $1. I'll judge you all I want. Shadow Humor donated $5. Says Mitch sent me a picture of his one-eyed serpent. No, I did not. It's all lies.
States, Canada, Australia, Russia, the UK, and more. 145 top secret bases, 752 witnesses from military, corporate, government solutions, files with witness testimony and some video with supporting documents and information, 121 UF crash retrieval cases.
Okay, this is another thing that I doubt as well. The fact that they've allegedly crashed. I don't buy that.
Well, it wouldn't surprise me. I mean,
how? If they can abduct a plane, how the hell are they going to crash?
Well, because they're just because they have great technology doesn't mean it doesn't fail at times.
C-Seth with the $1. Well, it's your money now, to be fair. Thank you, C-Seth. I will completely waste your money. Kind of like I did with Ghosties the other day. Cheers for that, Ghosty, on Now Recorded. You fucking idiot.
Yeah, he donated like a lot of money, didn't he?
Yeah.
Like 500 or something?
Yeah. That fucking idiot.
I'd be surprised if he doesn't charge it back, to be honest.
I don't think he can.
Yeah, you can.
Oh. Well, how long has he got? Yeah. Don't give him that idea.
Yeah, well, it would be really fucking shitty of him, which shitty behavior. Shitty behavior is not outside his realm.
I agree, and I hope he doesn't, because that money's gone. I've already distributed it. Triv said, I can confirm Shadow Humor's story. Shadow with another 5 says, show C-Seth some respect, please. No and no. I can confirm. What do you mean by that, Triv? What, did he show you?
You're going to have to donate more. You're going to have to donate more to really convince us of that. Just saying. A $5 submission is not going to do it.
No. Especially when Ghosty did 500 and I was still like, haha, you idiot. Please cancel me, please. I used to be not fat. Yeah. I've gotten fat again since I come back into this fucking world.
Have you gotten fat again?
Yeah, I'm fat again. Yay.
And you were doing so well.
I know, and then I lost all reason to not be fat.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well. Yeah.
Yeah. Some documents includes name of witness, etc., etc. So he went through.
Whoa, what? There are a number of, quote, deep throats, unquote. What the fuck? What is a deep throat? I mean, I know what a deep throat is, but what is a deep throat in this context? Can you imagine if someone got abducted by an alien, they come back and that's the story? Oh my god, they made me deep throat them! Ah!
Yeah, it's actually not anal probes, it's more like in your throat. They do throat probes.
Explaining that this is the stuff they were handing over. Here is Dr.
C says with $1, you're not fat, smiley face. Oh, well, I know that's bullshit. She's fucking mean to me all of the time. And now she's gonna, especially with the smiley face like that. Oh, you're not fat. Smile.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Smile. Yeah.
You haven't even seen me.
Yeah. Leaving him in denial is not a good idea. Like we've worked on his denial system a lot in the last 7 years, and it hasn't really done all that great.
Dr. Stephen Greer, though, showing the map locations of these secret bases in the United States. Look at the number of secret military bases inside the United States and what's being worked on at these secret military bases from witnesses who've come forward and have actually worked at these bases. Watch.
You know what one of my favorite lines from a movie is Independence Day. That's it. And he goes, you don't really think a toilet costs $5,000, do you? Because they were talking about how is this secret government and a secret facility all funded and everything for all these aliens, and how did they get the funding for it? And the guy looks at him and says, you didn't think a toilet really cost $5,000, did you?
Oh, so
basically that's how they've been.
They were laundering it by saying it was for other projects.
Yes, yeah. I love that line because it's so fucking true. It's so true.
Seth with another $1 goes, sad face, you're not fat. That's a little more believable.
That's a little more, not much, but a little more.
So look at these bases. They're fucking allegedly everywhere. A lot near Los Angeles for some reason. That's Los Angeles, right? That little cluster there.
Well, we were just talking about how they've been using subtle programming through their movies and shows. So yeah, I would think that there would be a lot of underground facilities in that area.
Have happened. I'm
just
saying
saying
illegal because we can prove.
Trivial Theaters, $2 says, will you show us your secret base, Mitch? Listen, I don't think the world's ready for that. We're going to have to slowly drip feed that into the public domain. And at some point before you see the whole thing, the public will beg for it to stop.
That this information...
They'll be begging for that MIB light flash thing where it fucking wipes your mind.
As Senator Inouye said.
Oh, by the way, that MIB song is fucking great. I'm sorry, but it has got a catchy fucking tune, and I never thought that before that he could really even rap that well, but he did an amazing job.
Yeah. Oh, Seth with another $1. You're obese, smiley face. Seth, are you fucking high again? Why is it everyone that we either takes part in this thing or watches this thing, they're all fucking high?
In a moment, has been run by a very shadowy, deep black operation. And we're not talking the legal black budget of the United States. We're talking about projects that presidents and CI directors and secretaries of defense and members of the Congress who have a need to know and are cleared TSSCI in SCIFs.
Seth with another $1 says, JK, you're sexy. I don't know what's up or down anymore, Seth. Trivial Theater's drunk. Oh, okay. If they're not high, they're fucking drunk. Reese is high. Reese, it's fucking not even midday.
Compartmented information facilities have been blatantly either gaslit, denied access. That is the foundation of everything.
Wait, is this the list of bases? There's none in Australia. I don't like that.
We've done is that these projects are a priori illegal and therefore unconstitutional and have to be reined in, because not doing so is a threat to the national security. So here is your list. I'm not going to go through 145 sites. Some of them are black sites. Some of them are basic.
Rylan says, Mitch, does it shock you most of your audience are stoners? Not really. I do appreciate it, though. Like, what? Why is this a program for stoners? Fuck yeah, I'm going to get fucking high. I'm going to put ShockMouths on the TV. Yeah, fucking smash some codes. Fucking aliens. Holy Jesus.
You know about, like Wright-Patterson, Edwards, Nellis, Area 51.
That's the fucking most hideous alien I've ever seen.
So-called. But all of them are based on witness testimony and intelligence we've gathered over the last 30 years, and it's time for it to be disclosed.
Here is Dr. Stephen Greer.
Wait, can I just push you on this map that he has with all the red dots?
CSS with the dollar. Black sites based. What? Okay.
These are bases.
These are bases
that are actively working on UFO projects. These are not just sightings, right?
Wait, so it's not just Area 51?
No, it's not just Area 51.
There's fucking multiple of them?
They have multiple vehicles.
Now, do you think that if they have the craft, do you think that they were recovered from crash sites, or do you think they were donated by the ETs in order to test us? They're like, okay, well, here's our thing. If you can figure out how it works, you're in the club.
It's quite possible. Yeah.
I can't remember who it was. I think it was that Jeremy guy, that fucking whack job. Who's on like every fucking alien thing. I remember when that Roche guy or whatever was giving testimony a couple of weeks ago. Everyone behind him was in a suit, except for one person. You couldn't see his head. You could not see this guy's head. Wasn't in a suit, and I saw the tattoos. I'm like, is that fucking Jeremy? And I like go and load him up on Joe Rogan. Same tattoos, and I'm like, oh my god, of course it fucking is. And of course he didn't wear a suit. Of course he's gonna. No, I'm Jeremy. I'm gonna wear my Jeremy outfit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Trivial says, I take offense, I'm watching on my phone. Well, get a Google Chromecast, put it on fucking your television, and then you can use your phone at the same time. And right now, she's so high, and she's hearing this idea, and she's like, holy shit, I did not think of that. This is fucking mind-blowing.
She's not high, she's drunk.
Drunk. Sorry, drunk. Yeah, well, same difference.
Same difference, really. Speaking of high, where's my fucking high? Why is everybody high and drunk and I'm fucking sober? What's wrong with this picture?
This is why I don't stream in the morning my time, because I like to do that. I like to do that when I'm streaming. It usually ends very badly. I say things that I regret, and then I wake up the next day and go, oh no. Shadow Humor with a 5 says, let's get high, let's get drunk. We got that weed, that ain't no punk. Okay, cool. Thanks, dude.
All right, then. No, where is mine? I can't find my weed.
No. These are military bases. Many of them we know, right? Patterson Air Force Base, Edwards Air Force, but some of these but then many of them on this map are black sites that we don't know about. So that was included in this map. So and he also showed around the world. So these are not just United States military bases. These are black.
See, Seth, I regret everything that ever comes out my fucking mouth.
Sites in other parts of the world,
in other countries, because he mentions Russia, but then when you look at the map, I'm just playing it back. There's no bases in Africa at all, none in the Middle East
that we know of.
One in Pakistan that
we know of.
Okay, all right. I'm just curious about
that we know of. Bitch, that's what he wanted to say.
So I don't know on all of them, but these are the ones that they have actual human beings who've confirmed this, have shown them documents, videos. Security badges for these black sites, all sorts of testimony. And by the way, these people have then gone to Congress and submitted their testimony to Congress, which you can go to prison for lying to Congress. Like, you don't just do that if you don't actually have some facts to back that up. These whistleblowers who've come forward, and the reason they've come forward is because the whistleblower protection laws, they were silenced before that, before the whistleblower protection laws. That's why they're now able to come forward.
Yeah, he's not wrong. He's not wrong.
Trivia Theater with the $2 says, Mitch, you say dumb stuff, drunk, high, or sober. Thank you, but it gets worse when I'm drunk. It gets way worse. It's way more unfiltered. I'm very filtered right now. Wookie Z says, Mitch also regrets the things that come in here. Fuck's sake.
So Greer makes the point that alien craft. So the first of many reasons here the whistleblowers haven't come forward before is because in many cases their lives were threatened. They were told they would be killed if they came forward on the stuff that they saw. They're worried about their family's protection. They're worried about losing their pensions. Many of them signed 80-year non-disclosure agreements.
What? How do you sign an 80-year non-disclosure? Like, does that mean?
Because you can't make I'll explain it to you. You cannot make a non-disclosure agreement that surpasses humans' I mean, not surpasses, but you can't say for the rest of their life. You can't do a non-disclosure agreement. There has to be a time period.
Oh, but you can put a time
days,
period where they'll be dead.
Way beyond. Yes, exactly.
That's weird.
Why.
That's weird.
Yeah, it is, but that's the law. So.
80-year non-disclosure agreements to keep quiet about it. Greer makes the point that the alien craft we have are not the issue. It's the deep state, the off-the-books operations that is running all of this. They've been they have their own versions of these craft. They're carrying this out, and the White House is kept out of it. Congress has been kept out of it and in the dark about it. And you're starting to hear more of this because now Congress is demanding answers because they're noticing and found out that a lot of these projects are black book. They're not on the money that they approve.
See, Seth with the dollar says, I missed Paradox.
Aw, thank you.
I did too.
That was nice. Yeah, right.
Did you have a puff?
Yeah, right. No, I can't find it.
Because you sounded really sweet then, and you never sound sweet. And I'm like, wait a second.
I know it.
Something's wrong here.
Wait a minute. Something's wrong. Something's up.
Moved, and they're demanding
No, I
answers
can't find it.
about it. Good for them. Here's what Stephen Greer says about that.
But this object was retrieved because it became this
Triangular man-made ARV retrieval, 2005. What?
Some of these retrieval operations are not extraterrestrial, but they would like sometimes the public to think maybe it was, because the bigger secret, I'll tell you right now, is not the extraterrestrial issue. It's these
C. Seth with another dollar says in capital letters, you know I love you, bitch. I think she's talking to you.
I think so too.
Which an unsupervised and frankly illegal operation have, which is a threat to the national security, period. This we will prove. And this is a bigger threat, the existence of these in the hands of unsupervised operations that have escaped the oversight of the President of the Office of the President and the Congress since 1956 to 1960.
Well, again, you really don't think that a fucking toilet costs $5,000, do you? I mean, there's obvious. It's obvious. You just fucking look at the budgets of these fucking people, and they're astronomical.
You mean of the
You
military?
really didn't think that it just fucking yes. The DOD? Oh, forget about it.
Is that the Department of Defense?
Yeah.
I feel so smart now. I guessed
You feel so smart.
I guessed it. I guessed.
It explains the difference between the man-made craft and the ones of extraterrestrial origin, which we've been reverse engineering for years since the.
Do you reckon that's where the iPhone came from? Do you reckon that the iPhone is entirely us?
Anything.
What?
Well, you do know the you do know where where the internet came from, right?
The military.
Correct.
They used it to communicate with each other.
Correct.
Yeah. What are you saying?
And then they turned around and let us have it. Everything comes out of the DOD. Everything does.
So they've got better shit now?
Yes.
Maybe the American one. I don't know about the Australian one. I've met some of those people. They're really...
Well, you guys are like 15 years behind us. Like easily 15 years behind us.
1940s, and he shows the man-made side by side. So it's important to understand, yes, there are the alien craft that we have. We know that. That's without a doubt. But then we're also been reverse engineering them, and they look close, but not totally like them. So here he gives an example of the differences here.
If I had time, I would run through. We can go through very quickly. I think people in the military and in Congress and the American people need to know the difference between the man-made advanced technologies and how they look and the extraterrestrial vehicles. We're going to run through a side-by-side. You can look and see ET, one on the left, seamless. It is actually created in a material science and technology we don't have time to go into, but we understand that, versus the man.
See Seth with the dollar. Mitch is a baby girl, not gonna lie. I do not know if that's a compliment or not.
I don't either.
You've puffed now, haven't you?
No, but I just found it. So
But I swore I heard you take a puff just before.
Oh, that was my vape. That was my
I did hear
nicotine vape.
Handmade ones that have components, parts, wires, and what have you. Next. And again. Next.
What? Melbourne?
And again.
What the fuck?
And then you hear on the right, that is the Norton Air Force Base 1988 air show, classified. We have a witness who was in there, and these on the right are man-made. They were late Mercury era, 59 through early 60s in their construction, because we had mastered gravity control in October 1954.
God, they couldn't have found a more boring dude to fucking talk about this shit. C. Seth with another dollar says, baby girl. Thank you, C. Seth.
So he goes on from there. Now, one of the most explosive whistleblowers is a member of the military, United States Marine. They're decorated United States Marine. U.S. Marine assigned to the Philippines. A platoon of 6 men discovered a UFO. They came across it after the tsunami and subsequent earthquake and then subsequent tsunami in the Philippines and Indonesia. It was being used in some kind of human trafficking operation. And this is where this story is gets crazy. This craft was likely a man-made, reverse-engineered craft, off-the-books craft. And this is a stunning story. Even the Daily Mail confirmed this story. Yesterday, exclusive, Marine vet breaks 14-year silence to make astonishing claim that his 6-man unit saw a hovering octagonal UFO being loaded with weapons by unmarked U.S. forces who threatened them at gunpoint while serving in Indonesia in 2009. So the Marine is Michael Herrera, and he came forward yesterday for the first time and told us this story. Listen.
Thank you all for being here. What I'm about to tell you has...
Okay, just looking at this dude, I don't trust this dude just by looking at him. This dude does not look trustworthy at all. He looks like the Cartman of the military. Hey guys, I totally saw an unmarked UFO. It was actually built by us. And they had weapons, and they were taking people. I swear, guys, trust me, guys.
Do you know who does an amazing Cartman? An amazing fucking Cartman. Like
Justin
every time
Wayne.
he does it, I'm like, holy shit! No.
Justin Wayne.
Oh no, he does a pretty good. No, I don't know if he does a good Cartman, but fucking Dead on Dave is fucking spot on with his Cartman. Like. Spot on. It is so fucking good. Every time he does it, I love it. I'm just like, oh god, that's so right on.
C. Seth donated another dollar and said, "You a snack, not gonna lie, baby girl." Okay.
I think she's talking about you.
Something that I've disclosed.
And I put love.
Dr. Greer.
I put love you long time Seth in the Discord, and I found out I don't think she's in your Discord.
Oh, what a bitch!
So, what a bitch!
What a bitch!
Among other people,
why don't you post your Discord link in the chat?
Okay, Mom. Fine.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, Mom. Here's the Discord link, everybody. Nobody wants to come to my party, Mom.
In 2009, my unit, which was most degraded infantry battalion in the entire Marine Corps, which was 2nd Battalion, 5th Marines, was called in to do humanitarian assistance operations out in the Philippines, which was Operation Quetzana. And we flew to the southwestern part of the city, which is Padang. Looked a lot different through satellite imagery that I've recently seen. Back then is a lot different, especially because most of it was decimated, on fire, rubble, flooded, you name it, basically the worst kind of scenario you could ever see. We trekked up about 300 meters. When we got to this high point, I was taking video camera, and I had actually...
C. Seth with the dollar says, "I'm sexually harassing you." Okay, cool. Thank you. Please don't stop. No, don't stop. Please don't stop sexually harassing me with your dollars. I hate it. It's awful.
And right there was something that stuck out. Like
Especially
a sore
with the
thumb,
$100.
especially with
The
jungle terrain,
$100
things
is
like
just
that,
too much.
you know.
I've realized as well, I got to, let me just switch this over here. I've got to open this fucking program. I realize I've been wondering why the fuck the bottom text hasn't been updating. And it's because I need to have this third party, like, app open to do it. So it should update now. The bottom line. And it should just all be CSeth. I was like, surely we'd see CSeth's name there by now. No, I'm an idiot. Sorry about that.
Awesome.
Vegetation, very green stuff.
She is awesome, though.
Something that stuck out so well. It's always going to be basically imprisoned in my mind for the rest of my life, and it has been for 14 years, was something that was rotating, and it was transitioning between colors like a light matte gray as well as a dark matte black. You can see that the craft here actually had was roughly about 300 feet. And the reason why I know this is because you could fit 3 of the helicopters that we flew in on underneath this craft. And it had an audible hum to it, kind of like a guitar amp.
It looks like a fucking Tropic Thunder concept art. CSS with $1 says, I can't stop sending these. It's like he's a parasite. I didn't tell you to fucking do it. You're the one harassing me.
Like he's a parasite? Wait a minute. It's like he's a parasite. So, like.
If you were to unplug that, or like a transformer, it's very audible. If I was to hear that sound again, I could tell you, okay, it's probably this thing or something similar to that. It's very distinct. And the way that it was floating, which was about 10, 15, 20 feet off the ground, it was kind of a very eerie thing to see because I've never seen anything like that in my life. When we got up to that point, we were then intercepted by a team of soldiers or rogue military force, if you will.
Like, he looks like that dude from that show, The Boys. You know that dude?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Totally. Yeah.
Okay, I'm done with that video. I'm fucking done with that video. Link's up there if anyone wants to call in, talk about the fucking aliens.
Yeah, join the insanity. I've been here for a while, so if you guys would like to join me, that'd be great.
I hate how they fucking will release some information, but then not all, because they'll be like, oh, I can't answer that in an open setting. I have to do that behind closed doors. It's like, no! You can't fucking jingle the keys and then hide the keys.
Yeah, you're right about that.
Yeah. If they're gonna
talk, if you're gonna talk about it, then you better fucking yeah.
CSeth with another $1 says
You
you're a sight for
talk about
sore eyes, baby girl. I don't know if she's talking to you or me there. Well, Niall needs to get in the call waiting if he wants to come in. He can still get in call waiting. He's just being a big baby. He's being a baby girl.
He can't see me. He can't see me.
Who can't see you?
Seth is a girl.
What do you mean she can't see you?
Seth can't see me. She can see you. So you are a sight for sorry eyes. That's seeing someone. She can't see me.
Well, she can't see me either. My camera's not on.
I thought... Oh, your camera's not on. Oh,
no, it hasn't been on the entire time.
Oh, well, I don't watch the stream.
Yeah, it shows that you've been paying attention to the stream.
Yeah, I know, right? I don't even need weed. I'm fucking shitsy enough. I'm good.
On July 26th.
Oh, see, there he is there. Fucking, I saw another angle. There he is there, Jeremy Corbell. I saw another angle where you couldn't see his head.
Historic congressional
and you just knew that it was him
UFOs.
straight away.
3 so-called witnesses, 2 of them actually never saw a UFO, testified to congressional leaders about UFOs and aliens. We previously released a breakdown of...
Oh, Tanuki, the one that does all the age shit, is in the waiting room. Tanuki.
Yes.
What do you know about the aliens?
I was learning.
By the way, hold on. Wait. Before you go into it, Tanuki, I gotta tell you, I love your pictures. They are usually the highlight of the discussion that's going on, and I always love them. I just absolutely love them.
Well, unfortunately, like he was just saying, his camera's off, so I can't do another one right now.
No.
Yeah, that's not fair.
For those watching that aren't in the Discord, yeah, Tanuki here takes pictures and then makes me look old and fat.
And I love
Just
it.
old.
I just love it.
And
It
no
just-
corner
it
of
just
the internet is
twiddles my
safe. Doesn't matter where I put the photo on the internet, he'll find it. And he'll make it look old and fat.
You know
Even
what?
his Facebook.
Tanuki, it's gonna come out that you're actually this like huge stalker, and that's how you've gotten all these photos. It's because you're inappropriately like stalking Mitch, really, in real life.
See
That
Seth
would
with the
be
dollar
actually really
says, "I'm in your walls, Mitch." Okay, well, I'm not that schizophrenic. Tanuki, what have you got about the aliens? Have you seen one?
No. If there are aliens visiting us, if they have the capability of visiting us from several galaxies away, I don't know if I really want them to visit us with
Why?
that amount of technology.
But
Because
imagine what
we
kind of
can't even
Nintendos they
space
have.
travel. Yeah. True.
What was it you said? Sorry, you cut out.
Oh, it was like, we can't even travel to the next star. It would take us 70,000 years to get to a star that's 4 light years away. So if there's an alien race out there that can just travel here, out on a whim, I don't know if I want them here. They could easily take advantage
So
of
you're
us.
a racist,
Oh,
basically.
we would literally be cows to them. Like
Oh,
really,
yeah.
I'm sure we're a livestock. I'm not joking when I say we're a disease. Human beings are a disease. We are a disease called a human being.
So what? They're gonna
And
kill us?
we literally are a virus. We go to places, we rampage, kill, persecute, yada yada yada. I wouldn't want us at our nearest star. We're horrible. If they can contain us on this planet, which so far we're contained. There's no like you can go to the moon and live, or you can go to Mars and live. We cannot inhabit another fucking place as of yet, and to keep us landlocked, if you will, on this planet, it would be a very, very, very wise thing to do.
We're planet locked.
We're planet locked, yeah. Which you know what? Good, fucking great. I mean, look what we're doing to this planet alone. Look at what we've done.
But what if we evolve to a point where, by the time we can travel to another star properly, what if we evolve to that? When we evolve to that point, that we grow beyond the killing and pillaging and shit.
Yeah, well, we would have to survive the killing of our planet, the killing of each other, blah, 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 blah. I mean, we do ourselves in. I mean, if we don't get out of here at some point, let me just say this. If history has taught us anything, we are going to continue down the road that we're going down. And if we do that, then we don't have to worry about aliens. We're going to kill ourselves off.
Fair. All right, you got anything else,
Yeah.
Tanuki? I got Reese in waiting.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, thanks for calling in, buddy.
I'm
Stop
sorry.
making
Yeah,
me
of course.
call. Can you make me look sexy instead?
I'm sorry.
Maybe,
you
but you
make
have
me
to
look
post another
sexy?
picture. I can
Yeah,
try.
if you do a sexy pose, you can do a
Yeah, do a sexy pose, and I'll do that.
Hey, Mishy, if you're listening, can you draw me sexy and stuff too? Thanks. I know you don't draw men figures. I don't care if I've got tits. In fact, that'd be great. C-Seth another dollar says, I'll save Mitch when they invade. Oh, thank you, C-Seth. All right, thanks, Tanuki.
All right.
Thank you, Tanuki. I'm sorry I stole your time.
Reese, tell me about the aliens.
Yeah. So, like, sorry. Yeah. I was like 8 or 9 years old, and me and my dad and his housemate all saw like kind of. So there were 3 separate lights, and they all kind of like were in the shape of a triangle, like one at each point, kind of thing. And we just thought, okay, whatever, just normal lights. They all went into each other, like all kind of went towards each other, kind of went out again, and then I shit you not, all 3 of them just sped off like the fucking quickest shit that I've ever seen in my life. I wish that cameras were good enough back then, Like seriously, because like to this day it has shat me up. I'm not gonna lie.
Fuck.
I imagine, and we are to the point now where we can look at we can look at the radar, and we can look at we've got multiple ways of actually seeing and recording and actually seeing in real time what is happening. We're just now really to the point of where I would think like we could facilitate a deep fake of something, but not to this extent. Like there's multiple points of viewing it. Like you've got infrared viewing it. You've got, you've got the radar viewing you. You've now got video. You've now got cell phones. Do you know what I mean? I think we're just now really getting into the area where it's of multiple points of interest of you're getting reports of. And see, like, I don't know how old you are, but like it's
26.
taken a while to get there.
This was like 10
it's
years
taken a
ago.
while to get there. Yeah, 10 years ago.
Yeah.
There wouldn't have been, I mean, now that
Wait.
will have multiple sightings, now that'll have, video of it, and you know what I mean?
Reese, did you say this was 10 years ago?
Without your experience at all.
Yeah, around about
I hate
that.
to break this to you, but if you were 8, this is nearly 20 years ago.
Oh my fucking god!
I hate to make you feel old, but you're approaching to
you're
where
right,
it's
I'm getting
normal.
old.
Where in your stories you're like, oh man, 20 years ago, blah 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 blah.
I
Yeah.
was like fully like, oh yeah, this was only 10 years ago.
Yeah, no, it was
my
nearly 20,
God.
buddy.
That shows you how high I am.
It only gets worse because soon it's going to be, oh, that was 30 years ago.
And I didn't even notice. So that tells you that Mike, his denial is so good that it gaslit me into believing that it was only 10 years ago. So you're doing okay though, Miss. You're good. stay in that denial. Continue gaslighting people because it sucks.
Yeah, from now on, I'm only 16 years of age. No, I'm not, I promise.
You know, I first made a YouTube account almost 20 years ago. That's fucking disgusting. That's fucking disgusting.
I did as well. I was back in the early days.
See, Seth has sent a few dollars saying, like, where's Niall? I want Niall on. I want Niall. Baby girl, you're just high. You're just really high right now. You don't know what you want.
Am I not?
Hey, Tiny Dancer in the chat. Hello, Mitchy Poo. Why do people call me Mitchy Poo? I fucking get that a lot.
I don't know.
Like, people of all ages, in all walks of life. They're like, oh, your name's Mitch? You're fucking Mitchy Poo now.
Better than Itchy Mitchy, though.
Nah, I prefer Mitchy Mitchy.
Really? That kind of insinuates you've got like crabs or something.
No! I'm not a
Itchy
fucking
Mitchy.
Pokemon
It's
that
not
fucking goes
itchy.
itchy itchy when I'm scratchy. Do you reckon the aliens get itchy?
I mean, probably.
Well, I'm sure the
If
human.
lizards
I'm
do.
sure the human suits have got to be itchy in places, right?
Do you
Do
reckon they have
pubes, though?
holes?
Same way, wait. Of course they do. They've got to.
See Seth with another $1 says, I want you, sad face. Oh, God.
Yeah, good. You better.
Oh, she talking to you, was she?
Oh, I assume so. Considering
We
I
don't know
said,
who
does
she
she
was
not want
talking
me?
to. She sent out a note into the nether realm and fucking didn't address it to anybody.
Here I am thinking everything's about me, as usual.
They were. The aliens. That's why they were there. They were looking for you.
Oh God,
That's
no!
right.
Please no! Fucking
They were
two
gonna do
metal
the throat probe. It's the throat probe, not the anal probe.
Oh God! I mean, I don't know what one I'd prefer more, but I think I'll be fine with both.
That'll work.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, that's all.
That's all?
I'm not going to ask you if it's at the same time or not, because I'm not
All I
that
have
big
to
of a
say.
degenerate. But
Tiny Dancer, no, it's not my birthday. Yeah, your UFO story, Reese, reminded me of one that my mum saw. She told me in the mid 2000s that it was when she was out camping in the 90s, late 90s, and there was this light in the sky, and it kind of darted around like real quick, like not like an airplane could do, and then just went whoosh, just disappeared. And then what fucked me up was I was on that camping trip. And I was in bed, and when she told me, I kind of remember, because I couldn't sleep, I remember hearing the adults pointing something out and going, oh, and like being like amazed by something. But I didn't go out to have a look because, you know, I'm an obedient child. I'm going to stay in bed. And then I was like, Mum, why didn't you tell me? And I started freaking out. I'm like, why didn't you tell me this back when it happened? She goes, because I was waiting until you were 18 and you were old enough to handle it. But this is exactly why I didn't tell you, because you're a fucking moron and you freak out for this kind of shit. And I was like, I need to know more. Why did you film it?
We have the same reaction. Let me see the fucking aliens, Mom.
Let me just say, I love your mom, Mitch. Your mom is fucking cool in my book. I like her. She's good people. Especially for putting up with you. I mean, my God, anybody that really puts up with you. I'm going to include myself in this. Anyone that puts up with you is close to, you know, godliness. Yeah, I'm just saying.
See Seth with another $1 says, throat probe, say that 3 times fast. Throat probe, throat probe, throat probe. Yeah, I can do it. You also got to give sympathy to my mum too, because I grew up as a child before Google, and I had lots of questions that I couldn't just Google. So Mum was my Google, and she was like, she would just make shit up to shut me up, and then I would believe it.
She is a saint. Forget God. She is a saint. she's just a saint.
Default says TMNT Mutant Mayhem is really good and hyped for the sequel. This is what's bullshit. You guys have had that movie for 2 weeks now. We don't get it for another month because of school holidays. Because the school holidays here aren't until early September, and that's when they're going to release the movie here. Niall just donated $1, says hashtag I want my foreskin back, Mitch. I don't have it. Why would I want that? I want no skin of yours, Niall. I want absolutely no skin. Get that shit away. Get that
Why does
shit
he have it?
away. Why does who have it? Nobody has it. Nobody has his foreskin. He's just being a fucking baby.
You've just got it in the jar next to D-Max's jar.
Ugh, next to Justin Wang's jar. C. Seth with another $1 says, I want Niall. Well, you and Niall go start a podcast. I would fucking watch the hell out of that shit. Mitchell, middle name, last name, how dare you? What? Sorry, what was that, Paradox?
Nothing.
No, tell me.
Absolutely nothing. No!
Tiny says, Mitch, did you miss me at all? Cries. Yes. Yes, I did. Was that believable? Did that sound believable, guys? Yes.
No.
Why am I the throat goat? Why is chat saying I'm a throat goat? Why is C. Seth offering Niall a cucumber? Niall says, Mitch made money off me and tries to throw me away because some Yanks don't like me. Brotherhood is dead. Niall, I haven't made $1 from you. What are you talking about?
I like you.
Who are you talking to? What?
I like you.
C. Seth says, I want Paradox too.
I like you.
C. Seth says, I want Paradox too.
She's listen. She's too much of a step up for me. She's entirely too good of a person for me. I assure you, Seth. You want no part of this.
Niall continues his lies in the chat and says, literal lies, utter lies, Mitch. And Matt Pitt chimes in and says, Mitch ain't made shit of you all. Let's ask the chat. I love the poll feature on fucking YouTube. Okay. Did
I know
Mitch
you do. You
make
use it all the
money
time. Did you post?
Because of
Did you
Nile.
post your Discord link?
Yes, I did.
Oh, okay. All right.
I'll do it again.
I don't believe you, but
I did, but just no one wants to join. It's
Okay.
even in the description. Nobody
All
loves
right.
me, Paradox. When are you going to get that? Everyone hates me. They just want to gaslight me into thinking I'm crazy. But the aliens
but
are
you
real.
are crazy.
No, they're not.
Aliens are real.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
What is your
Okay.
guys' favorite conspiracy theory?
The aliens. C7
No, I mean,
another dollar
currently
says Mitch
one.
is
No,
a baby
okay.
girl.
Currently, I'll tell you what my favorite conspiracy theory is right now. My favorite conspiracy theory is that the election was stolen from Donald Trump. That is my favorite conspiracy theory right
Ooh.
now, because believe it or not, it has infiltrated 60%, 60+% of the Republican Party, of the entire party. 60% believe that Donald Trump was actually elected or should have been president. And that's my favorite conspiracy right now, is that the election was stolen from Donald Trump.
You know
'Cause
what?
It's also
Fucking
giving me current indictments against Trump. So that whole conspiracy it's a long game. Baby, it is a long game.
Now, I did not expect like a kind of a more political conspiracy theory. You know, I was just going to say, I think birds are government drones.
I mean that's I think that is literally conspiracy theory, and I think it's one for the ages. To be honest, I mean it will be. It'll be discussed at length in history books. I'm sure of it.
Now hold up. Fucking, not only is it's past your bedtime, people. You're like, and it shows because you're saying fucking nonsense. He says, my favorite conspiracy is that Mitch is heterosexual. No, it's a fucking conspiracy that I'm not heterosexual. That is the biggest fucking conspiracy of our time.
It's not a conspiracy because it's true.
No, fuck. No. No, if I liked dick, I would happily say it. I wouldn't hide. I'd be like, fucking gimme, just drown in dick.
That is true. That is true.
No, I'm beating the allegations.
I will give Mitch that. That is true. If he did like dick, you wouldn't hear the fucking end of it. You just slowly fucking go on and on and on in droves. Really, it would be really disgusting.
Yeah.
I wouldn't like it at all.
I think it'd be funny.
All right. Have you got any more alien shit for us, Reese?
No, that's it.
What's your favorite conspiracy again?
That birds are government drones.
Oh, that is a good one.
I wish it was real. It's one of those ones where I'm like, please, I just want this to be a thing.
No, it's not true.
Mhm.
No, absolutely.
It fucking should be. Have you seen the birds in the UK, the pigeons in London? Because they're fucking crazy. They are drones, I'll tell you that. Bitch, they'll just come up to you and try like nibble on your fucking ding dong and shit. They're terrifying. They're not birds, they're people.
All right. Well, thanks for calling in, you fucking crazy kook. I mean, I believe in aliens, but fucking birds as drones? No way. I mean, if they are, they're alien drones.
You are
and
a fucking stitch. You are
The last thing I'll say is next time you see a pigeon, just look in its eyes and just think to yourself, are you a drone?
No, hold on.
He just hung up. He hung up.
I'm gonna. I know, but I'm gonna top his. So, doves are pigeons. That's all they are. Doves are pigeons. They're one and the same. So, like, if the next time you see a dove, it's gonna be a hidden camera in its eye.
Yeah. We got another $1 from C. Seth. Says, Mitch, your baby girl, and I love Mitch. Thanks, C. Seth. I love it when you're drunk. The other thing, Steffi in the chat. The chat's just going on about how I'm gay, but Steffi came in.
Oh, hey, Steffi.
And said, Mitch isn't gay. He has mummy issues. It's a completely different vibe. She's on the money.
He is totally fucking spitting facts.
Yeah.
Spitting fucking fact.
So you know me better than anyone, Paradox, in this chat. Would you?
Oh,
Is that a fair assessment?
Oh, you could not have been closer on the mark.
I think I brought that up to her one time, and she was like, "What the fuck?"
You figured it out. You figured it out. Absolutely. Yep.
Hey Ripley, how are you? Is this an improvement, Ripley? Because every time you've come in lately, the fucking stream has just been on fire. There's been like people spurging out. Is this more to your liking? This is like the old school.
It is. It totally. He should come in. It is so old school of a night that he should come in and join us. That is how old school it is.
Yeah. Yeah, he should. He should, but he doesn't. Because he's a normie now.
Yeah, because I would love to hear how he's doing. I want to hear how his stuff is going. I think he was involved in a movie, right?
I think so. I don't know. I don't know what I'm allowed to say. I don't know how much I'm publicly allowed to say about what he's been up to. But hey, Nerdy John.
Oh, it's
hello.
Hey, Nerdy John. How are you?
What's your alien story?
I'm doing very well.
Oh, very well. Nice.
Yeah. So obviously aliens exist because statistically we cannot be the only life in the universe.
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
But like in terms of like conspiracies, right? Epstein didn't kill himself, okay?
I think that's not a conspiracy. That's one that everyone just knows, but we all just go, we can't do dick about it.
Mm-hmm.
We're in control by a bunch of pedophiles, and we can't do anything about it. Isn't that depressing?
Yeah, exactly.
you know there was no coverage during I forget her name, but like his assistant, there was no coverage whatsoever of her trial.
It was a weird spelling too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maxwell or Maxine or Max.
Yeah. Basically, we knew when her trial began and we knew when the trial ended.
Mm-hmm.
Like no were allowed in the courtroom, which
there
find
was
really
no conversation about where her black book is.
Yeah.
Like that's mysteriously disappeared. No one is. What came of that? Nothing.
Mm-hmm. But I'll tell you one conspiracy like that is complete BS is like the existence of cryptids like Bigfoot, because we would have found it already.
True.
Bigfoot isn't real. Okay, aliens totally on board with. Aliens crashing, not on board with. Bigfoot definitely not on board with. It's just a fucking monkey.
I think you're like the same level as like Muda, where like you believe aliens exist, but like obviously aliens are in control of the government, right?
Yeah, no, they're not, and I think that's even scarier. Is that the government hasn't made contact with them, and even the government doesn't know what the fuck they're doing here. That is terrifying.
Yeah, that's an even scarier.
And I think that's probably why they haven't come forward with it, because they're like, well we don't fucking know.
As far as you're aware.
Yeah.
As far as it's been publicized, that's not the case.
I think they'd fucking tell us if they knew.
It could be they're in the unknown category rather than you can state that. I mean, it hasn't been told yet. It hasn't, that's not what's been reported anyway.
I'm hoping that we find intelligent life soon, because like I want to learn new slurs.
Yeah.
Know the words. Universe.
A grayer. We call them grayers.
Yeah.
You fucking big-headed. You big, yeah, we'll just call them big heads.
Listen here, you fucking glib Nort.
We'll call them big heads, but to shorten it so we can say it quicker, we'll call them biggers. With a B. That's with a B. Because they're big. Than us. They're biggers.
You see that's clever.
Yeah. So I just invented a slur. You won't be able to say it with a B anymore by the time I'm done with this life. Alright, you got anything else, Nerdy John?
No, no.
No, you successfully buried yourself.
Yeah.
Congratulations. He
Oh,
doesn't
he
have
left.
to add.
He fucking left. Oh.
Oh.
All right, next caller we got is Tiny Dancer. How are you, ma'am? And she's deafened herself, so she can't actually hear us in Discord. So unless she's watching live on the stream, she won't know I've actually pulled her in. And so we'll have to wait for her stream to catch up to hear me actually talking to her and notify her that she's actually been dragged in. And I did tell her I was going to drag her in after Nerdy John. So there we go.
I'm here. I'm here. Sorry. I was reading and doing something. Sorry.
What's
but you're fine. He just
Ripley in the chat says, Christ, you can't help yourself, Mitch. What? Is that because I made up a slur? Nerdy John's drunk? Why is everyone drunk? Tiny, are you drunk or high? I'll take that as a
I
yes.
just got off a 50. I just got off a 56-hour weekend shift. I'm drunk and high right tonight.
Oh, add a girl. Add a girl. That's the way to do it.
Oh God! Why is everyone's fucking high or drunk except me? This isn't fair.
After I got off at 3:30, the first thing I did, I went and got a 8-pack of beer and a burrito.
Oh my God! I'm gonna start daytime drinking.
Right on.
And I've been smoking my vape. I picked up a new cartridge last week, so.
What's your alien
Very
story?
nice. What are you smoking? Sativa or indica?
Sativa. I like
I don't know what
sativas.
this is. What is this?
Yeah, I'm
Especially
a sativa gal too. Especially if I drink, I can only do sativa and drink. I can't do an indica and drink. It's a
For
bad
me, in
idea
order
when I
to
do.
if I gotta keep going and doing shit, sativa's like my go-to.
Sativas.
You know?
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
So,
What's up, Mitch?
I have no idea what you guys were talking about.
We're talking about marijuana.
I know,
Damn
but I don't do
Australia.
that ever since it put me in the fucking hospital. What's your alien story,
Yeah,
Tiny?
it was an indica, by the way. I'm sure it was an indica that put you in the fucking hospital too.
I don't know. What it is.
Now we're blaming the indica. We're not going to blame the marijuana,
That's
all
right.
right, guys? Also, Mitch, I never said I had an alien story. I just wanted to come up and talk to you because I missed you.
Oh, okay. Hi.
Aww.
You know where I am on Twitter.
I don't think I have. Holy, but I meant like live, you stupid ass. Because you keep going live while I'm sleeping, and then by the time I wake up for work, you just get off, and I'm like, fuck sakes.
Yeah, he's right in that. He's right in that. Are you on the East Coast?
I'm central. I'm in Canada.
Oh, you're central.
Yeah.
Hi. I'm my neighbor to the north. How are ya?
I'm good. So, like, right now it's 9:37. So, yeah. It's just like sometimes I miss Peepaw's streams because I sleep on a Saturday and then I really hate myself for it. But then I
Oh.
just rewatch it.
You know, you guys are fucking all drunk today. Every time Peepaw streams in his morning, it's like 10 o'clock at night for me. So I'm drunk as hell always when he's streaming. And every single time I've called into his stream, I've been off my face. And then, like, you know when you're off your face and you're trying to be sober? That's the result that you get when I'm on Peepaw's stream. I'm like, yeah, I'm fucking normal right now.
Why don't you just, like, don't try to be normal and then maybe you won't be like, hey, yeah!
He won't ever let me call in again if I just let loose on his stream.
This is true. This is very true.
Ugh.
Well, although you are more entertaining that way, so he might prefer it.
No, I don't think he does. He's Peepaw's a very traditional man. Peepaw says, you guys are killing me. Oh no, we're killing the old man. We've done it. We've done it, guys. We've made his heart stop.
Like, oh no, we can't do that.
CPR,
I love
somebody has
Peepaw. I know
has to do
CPR and
CPR.
first aid. I know CPR and
There we
first aid.
go.
I just got recertified. All right. Okay.
Wait,
Well
recertified
done.
for what?
Well done.
Oh, I
CPR
just
and
got
first aid.
recertified for my CPR and first aid. I have
Oh,
to have
nice.
it for my job. So
Nice.
I
Right
have
on.
to retake it every 3 years. Every year
Well,
I
yeah,
have
'cause
to
they
retake
fucking
it. So
changed
I'm like,
this- They changed the CPR guidelines all
They
the
do.
time. I remember in the 90s,
Yeah,
it
they
was
did.
when someone's unresponsive, the first thing you do, they said, don't do this anymore, but definitely don't do this. But the first thing they say you do is shake and shout. And the reason why you don't do that.
911.
Well, yeah. And then shake
Yeah.
and shout. Like the first thing that you do to them physically is to shake and shout. But the reason why they've changed that
They
is
used
because
to do that. Yeah.
someone could have a broken neck. And if you, or like a fractured neck, and if you shake and shout, you could fucking paralyze them. So it's not a good idea. Don't do that.
Obviously. I'm very aware of that. I've been in my field for quite a few years. So yeah.
Oh, I was
There is-
saying more to
are you a
the.
nurse?
I was saying that to the chat. Don't do that. I wasn't. Because I know you know. You just did the course. You know more than me.
Not
Well,
a nurse.
I was not
no.
mansplaining your job to you. I apologize.
I
yield.
work with right now people with disabilities. So supporting them.
Right on. Thank you for doing your job. I appreciate it. Is
you.
Mitch a client?
I'm younger than you, Paradox. Fuck
Just
you.
asking. I'm
Disability can be any age, you dummy.
Oh.
My god.
Okay, maybe I'm a little disabled. Maybe I'm a little disabled. Well, I'm gonna be honest. I'm a little retarded. I don't like this. It's 2-on-1. I don't like it.
This is so good. I love it.
I can't.
I wasn't expecting that. Like
Matt is watching
I
right now,
ever
just
thought it-
screaming. He's screaming right now, like, ah! Stop! Stop being a retard!
I had to think about it for a second, and I was like, wait, did he just say that? And I was like, oh yeah, then it registered. I was like, what the fuck do you mean? Like,
Guys, I'm not disabled. I promise.
Oh, shit! I
God,
really
no.
can't. Oh my god!
Okay,
Oh
thanks for
fuck me! That was so fun.
thanks for putting me in my place,
See,
Tiny
Matt?
Dancer.
Didn't you miss me? Right?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You're my favorite person right now.
Oh god, I wish I was drunk right now.
Oh my!
This is painful. Is there anything in your fucking degree of your job that can fix the pain?
No, that's called therapy, Mitch.
Okay.
For real.
You give me
me,
therapy?
I have been telling him nonstop the entirety of our friendship, and it doesn't seem to.
I have too. I've been friends with Mitch for a couple months now, I think, and I've always like, you need therapy, bro. Like, go to therapy.
Yeah,
gonna
I've
help.
been
And now he's out here.
I've known him
but-
7 years. 7 years, so you can keep at it if you like, but my track record is pretty shit. So if maybe you'll have better luck.
Tipster wants who back? He ain't getting me back. I don't think he wants me back. Fuck that.
Tipster ain't getting anybody back.
Sorry, I was reading the chat.
Shock Mummy W. Do we still have Shock Mummies?
Yeah.
Oh, we do?
Yeah, I'm still Shock Mommy.
Okay.
You know me. I'm a fan of you. I adore you.
Oh.
I respect you.
Therapy is a trap. Don't do it. I agree. Fucking therapy, man. It is awful. It's fucking awful. You tell them your deepest, darkest shit. They write it down in a book. And then they go, very interesting. Well, take these pills and see how you feel. They then put that information away in a filing cabinet. You go for a job 4 years later, and they're like, you said this thing. You can't have this job because you said this thing. Am I wrong? I'm wrong, aren't I?
No.
He's not wrong.
No.
He's not wrong.
No. Yeah. He's very wrong. Well,
No,
wrong
he's
from
not.
where I am in Canada, based off of
Yeah.
my therapy that I've gone to. So I've been in specific therapies. I've gone to mood disorder therapies that help working with like DBT and CBT, cognitive and
Those are great.
dialectical
Dialectical.
behavioral therapy. Yeah. As well as a couple others.
I'm a huge
I also
proponent of those. Yep.
Yeah, and I went through like domestic violence therapy for like 8 to 9 months in 2020 as well. That helped with like my past abusive relationship that I was in for 5 years. So like
Good
there
for
is
you.
good
I mean, not
things.
for the
It's just
abusive
that-
relationship, but for the
no, but
therapy.
it's a matter. It's a
Good for
matter
you.
of finding the right resources and the right places for
True.
you. There's
Very
definitely
true.
been I've been misdiagnosed before and shit like that. I did get re-diagnosed improperly and shit like that, and that really helped with working with the therapy and stuff. But like, I know Mitch, you're a little bit cynical when it comes to that stuff, but it is possible. Not a trauma dumping. I'm just saying I understand, and there is resources. So. Like I'm very big about being an advocate for mental health and all of
He
that.
knows,
shit.
he knows the resources. He's aware. He's intimately aware of
totally.
what he needs to do. Yeah.
Why are you like my
Yeah,
mom's
Mitch just
paradox?
wants to complain online.
This is not his. That's not the problem.
Mitch
The
just
problem
wants
is
to complain,
a
right?
resource problem. This is a Mitch problem. This has nothing to do with the resource problem. He's well
That's
aware of
true.
the resources. This is a Mitch problem.
I did have one cool therapist though, but
Yeah.
she wasn't like a psychiatrist or psychologist. She was just a counselor. She was awesome. If I'm
But a
going to
lot
see
of
anyone, I'm going to go
therapists
back to
are
her.
Like that. Like some of the therapists that I've had have been really good. Like my last one that I had in 2020 was freaking amazing. Like it changed my goddamn life. Like I picked out my goals that I wanted to work on, and like over the 8 to 9 months that I was with her, we worked on those goals, and I accomplished every single one of them. And it was so sad when
Good
I had to
fucking for
leave
you.
that. I was like, I don't want to stop having you as a therapist. I was like, I like you, you know. But it's just all like it's frustrating, but it takes time to find the right people for you, you know.
Yep. And if the right person, Mitch, for you is that counselor, then, and I've told you this before, then go to the fucking counselor. Like if that's a really good resource, visit it again. We've
Well,
had this
no, it'll be. I
conversation.
can't. No, see, I can't see her again because the last time I saw her was
Right. See, and this is
just over a year ago when I was going for the police, prepping for the psychological interview. I had to go to her to get a statement from her about like how I'd seen her about stuff, and how she had to make a statement basically going, he's not crazy, I promise, which I'm not. And then so that was the last time I saw her. Now, if I go see her again, because I was going for the police in another city, I go see her, she's going to know instantly, oh, you didn't get in. And I'll be like, nope. And she'll be like, why?
No.
I'm like, well, they didn't think I was psychologically fit. And she goes, oh, well, let's talk about
cares?
that. I care.
yeah.
Mitch.
I've had that conversation.
Can I?
Why
Can
are we
I
talking
tell
about
you
this
something?
on stream?
It's entertaining. It's entertaining hearing it from another person, though. So I'm just going to sit here quietly and enjoy.
Yeah. Let me say this, Mitch. If you contacted this counselor and said, hey, I've seen you once before, but I want to see if I could have a private session with you and see how it works out.
Well, they're all private.
You can go in there. She's not going to bring up, oh, yeah, when you did this. You're going to go in there. You're going to sit down, and she's going to be like, okay, so what are you here for today? What do you want to talk about? What do you want to work on?
Okay,
You don't have to bring up anything to do with that.
Okay, but why am I seeing a therapist again?
Because you're crazy.
No, I'm not. That's just another conspiracy. That's all lies. That's all lies. It's all lies.
I need some backup here. I'm
Yeah.
not lying.
Okay. Yeah, you're not lying. No, he's gaslighting you. Yes.
I'm not. What?
See? You're
gaslighting
gaslighting
me.
me.
You're gaslighting me into
Actually-
thinking I'm crazy.
No, this is his paranoia. Like his paranoia is.
Your paranoia is gaslighting me, Mitch.
But that's not me. That's paranoid me. That which isn't me.
Oh my god. Who are you? Foofy too?
Yeah. Yeah, thank you, Steph. I need Steph in here on my side. I need Steph in here. You'd be like, guys, he's not crazy. He just has mommy issues. He wasn't cuddled enough, and that's why he's a whore.
Oh boy. Let's not get into your horror stuff now.
No. Okay, thanks for calling in, Tiny.
No. No, don't let me go. I want to stay.
Nope.
I promise I'll be good.
No,
I'll be
thanks
good.
for calling in.
I'll be good.
No, thanks for calling in. I got more callers. I got C-Seth in waiting.
Hey, please do a call in again.
Yes.
It's been a real pleasure.
If I get
Thank
through
you.
these other ones and you're still there, we'll
Okay.
get you back. All right. Goodbye. She's not coming back. See Seth. Sorry I made you wait.
Hi, hun. How are you? Oh, it's so good to hear your voice, which I haven't heard yet. Oh, how high are you, or drunk, or?
Dude, I have sniffed so many lines. It's insane. Like, I'm literally like, I've gone too far this time, Paradox. I think I've gone too far. I don't think there's any coming back.
I think you'll be okay.
I think my heart is
I'm
gonna
sure...
explode. I came in here to die on stream.
What?
So
No, you're not
hopefully
doing that
this
on my
can-
stream. No. No. You're not doing that on my stream. You wait until the morning when Peepaw's on. You do it on his stream.
You wait till Peepaw's on. Yeah,
He's not
exactly.
gonna stream. He's not gonna stream this morning, Mitch.
What?
He's not doing a stream today.
Well, you wait until he streams again.
How am I gonna wait with dying? Tell me that.
You don't die until that's what you do. Like I'm waiting to die.
On cue.
Okay, well, could you do it a little faster?
Do what a little faster? What?
Nothing. Anyway, my favorite conspiracy theory is the one where apparently every year, like, thousands of people in the US turn in to, like, the ER or whatever with, like, concrete in their assholes. And apparently it's because they're trying to do a concrete enemas.
What? I think this is just a kink. That's not really a conspiracy theory.
No. It's and people think it's like an initiation thing into cults.
What?
Yeah, like they
kind of
think
cult?
it's a ritual to get into a cult if you do a concrete enema.
Is this in just one city?
No, it's in all of the US.
Oh my god! What cult? This is
I've
not where I
heard
expected the
about this.
stream to go today. Talking about concrete and assholes.
It's real. It's real. Look it up. Look up concrete enemas.
Oh god! All right,
I'm doing that right now. I'm literally
It's
doing
real.
it. You do it,
It's-
Mitch.
It's real.
This isn't on
I
screen, by the
promise
way.
you.
The concrete enema. Weird. Doctor. Oh
It's
my
real.
god. What? Abominable
Oh my God, it is a
radiogram
thing.
showing impacted radiopack mass filled the rectum. Note, the radiology for ping pong ball in the upper portion. What the fuck? Jesus Christ. Why?
It's real. It's real. I told you it's real.
Concrete cast recovered from patient's rectum showing grooves produced by mucosal folds. Ping pong ball is encased in
Hard
concrete.
Stony math.
Why did you bring this to our attention?
Well, you were talking about your favorite
Fucking
conspiracy
phenomenal.
theories.
Are you kidding me? How could she not? I mean,
Do you like it?
I'm insulted that she didn't just disclose it earlier? I have known you this long, and you didn't tell me about this.
I didn't think it would pique your interest, honestly, Paradox. It's kind of fucked up that it is. You're kind of fucked up.
You're fucked up. You're the one that knew about this.
You're gonna make me cry.
But thank you for the dollars as well. Thank you for the dollars.
Yes,
Thanks.
we
I
appreciate.
Yeah. That's gonna... Yeah. That fucking helps me. Thank you so much. Do you believe in aliens?
Yeah, they're real. I've seen them.
You've seen them?
No, well, I haven't, but it's like it's a well-known, like, kind of open secret in the Air Force.
Are they friendly, in your opinion?
Yeah, I think so. Otherwise, they would have probably killed us. The doy.
The doy? Did you say the doy?
Yeah, I did. Dude, I'm so funny. It's insane. How have I not, like, gotten a like award or something? Like, that's crazy. That's a conspiracy theory.
So, are you an artist, Seth? I didn't know this.
No.
You're not?
No.
Well, I'm receiving intel that you are, and that you're quite good.
I beg to differ, and she is very good.
Yeah, you are. I'm gonna
Yes.
See.
She is.
Tiny embarrassed me on stream just before, so now I have to get revenge on somebody, and I'm afraid it's you. I have to embarrass you now. Your art is very good.
Oh, I noticed that you have the soundboard open.
What? Oh no, no! You're gonna play the soundboard. No, please don't. Please don't. Oh, she left. She left. You see, I just start complimenting her, and she's like, "Bye." I was gonna try and get her to draw shit. All right, fine, be that way. All right, Huggy was next. Huggy, thanks for being patient.
Hi, Huggy. How are ya?
Hello.
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 How are you,
So
Huggy?
I'm doing good.
How are you, Huggy?
I missed you guys.
I missed you.
I
Oh,
hope you.
and you were missed.
Mitch, I just want to say quickly, as always, I love the work you've been doing on our recording. You are a breath of fresh air per usual. And Paradox, you are one of a kind and amazing in your own right.
I'm aware. I am one of those. You love me or you hate me. There's no middle road. So for the people that hate me, bite me, and people that love me, I love you too.
No, I just wanted to start off the bat by asking you guys a question.
Okay.
Are you guys familiar with the 4chan, I think 4chan meme or internet meme called the Backrooms?
The Backrooms?
Yeah, so the Backrooms is a thought experiment of a series of rooms or levels, as they call it, of different types of laws of physics. There's one that has a nuclear blast in the middle of the level. There's some with subhuman temperatures. I mean sub-zero temperatures, so on and so forth. Like random, really fucked up things. I firmly believe that there are like these types of experiment, like these types of worlds exist. Maybe in planets or in dimensions, alternate universes, whatnot. Like, I believe anything is possible when it comes to space. And the fact that the government speaks about aliens, and the fact that we can't get our shit together, yet we are able to hold down an advanced alien species, makes me cause to pause. I said in chat that either they're scouts or they're not really that intelligent, or they're on the same level as us, but different appearances. True advanced alien technology would be people that would literally come to our front door and just announce themselves, face to face and just either negotiate or destroy. And with that being said, does that scare you of maybe dealing with someone so far advanced that we might have to concede or fight?
I'd just kill myself, to be honest, if it came to that. Not that I'm saying people should do that. No, nobody should ever do that, ever. But no, I'd be terrified.
What about you, Paradox? How would you feel? How would you feel about that?
What specifically?
If there was a truly advanced alien civilization,
Like advanced to the point of where we
Doctor Who.
have had no knowledge,
I'm talking about
and
Doctor
we
Who
had no
technology.
knowledge of Doctor
Yes.
Who. Okay, all
Doctor
right.
Who, like people that have mastered time and space, people that have
Okay.
advanced techniques, people that are able by drop of a hat to take out the whole electromagnetic field of the Earth. Would you be scared, or would you be excited about the possibility of working with this alien race?
I'd be more interested why they were interested in us more than anything. I'd be like, why are you even interested in us? Like, there's got to be a reason for it. It's not resources. It's not technology. It's not anything that you can put a finger on and be like, oh, that's why they would like humanity. I mean, you know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, of course.
So, you know, I would like to know why. And then why, you know, why now or whatever.
By the way, Miss,
Exactly like
sorry.
what the extent of their technology would be really interesting to me.
Sorry, what were you saying, Huggy?
No, I just want to say that I don't think you're crazy. I just think you have commentary PTSD. You have dealt with bro. I was there clipping your fucking stream with the you know who situation. And anyone that's dealt with that situation and still is able to function is, I give you hats off to you, Mitch.
No, thanks, buddy.
So, like I said, you're not crazy. You're just war torn and stuff like that.
War torn. That's true.
War torn.
That's true. What the fuck? Maggot's deleting shit in the chat. She deleted D-Max's chat. Says breaking.
By the way,
she says
Maggot
okay.
By the way, Maggot is a fucking bully. I just want that to be fucking clear. I want to put that on the fucking record.
She is a bully. I don't even know why she's a mod, and I don't know why D-Max isn't a mod. What the fuck? D-Max is not a mod.
How'd that happen?
She yelled at you on Khuck stream, calling you a cuck. How dare she?
I know. I saw that. I was watching that live. What a bitch.
That's not his kink.
No.
It's
what?
Totally
Why'd you say it like
his
that?
Kink, which is
What?
even...
Paradox, why are you saying it like that? You're making it sound like it is. Fuck you. All right, thanks for calling in, Huggy. We gotta go soon.
Appreciate you. I appreciate you. Let me stop by, guys. Thank you so much.
Bye.
It's good to talk to you, Huggy.
Maggot, speaking of that bitch, sent this through. She wanted me to watch it on
Mitch,
stream. Emma. She wanted me to watch this on stream. It's from Now Recording. I can't remember I never fucking remember this shit. That I, Mitch, am a pink-haired leftist freak who loves to grease my cheeks for Daddy Keem. Goo goo gaga, I da baby. That I, Mitch. That's obviously a donation that I'm having to read out. That is obviously a donation. What a load of shit.
Oh, I can't.
All right, we got Niall waiting, but I'm sorry, Niall, we ran out of time. You're my Matt Damon. Sorry about that. We ran out of time.
No, bring him in. Bring him in just to say hi.
Okay.
Just to say hi. If he is gonna go
All right.
real quick.
Hi, Niall. I'm sorry.
Hi,
We ran out of time.
We're bringing you in just to say hi. We ran out of time.
We ran out of time. I gotta go.
I'm sorry.
Sorry about that. Bye, Niall. He's not even gonna talk.
Niall? Okay. All right.
All right.
Now you can end the stream.
TikTok.com/NileXX. Bye.
All right, bitch. We ran out of time. Thanks, everybody, for coming along.
Thanks, everyone.
Where's the play music?
Thank you for a great stream. I had a wonderful time.
We've got to go over the Patreons.
Oh, this is awesome.
Love. End screen. There we go. Thank you, Akieri, Doejenggles, KeaCat, KinoshitaCrazy, KFC Jesus, MissKima, Hybrid, Minx, Khuck. Also, thank you to the members. Where are the members? Where's the members? I can find them here. Thank you to the members: Rylan, Matt Pitt, Belinda, Ellis, AussieWordSmithy, Default89, Mickon, Sarah Sausage, Khuck. I'm pretty sure Niall is too. I don't know why I haven't got him in here. Sorry, Niall. I'm really fucking you up. I'm really sorry. GG, everybody.
GG.
Don't let them in, don't let them see. Be the good girl you always have to be. Conceal, don't feel, don't let them know. Well, now they know. Let it go, let it go. Can't hold it back anymore. Let it go, let it go.